Welcome to the live, everybody. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to be right here. We're going to give it a couple of moments for everybody to join, all right? Oh. Welcome to the live, everybody. How y'all doing, man? It's going to be Positivity Sunday. That's what we're going to talk about. And I hope that whoever joined last week and saw Sunday's live, that you got a chance to do an act of kindness or something to help someone else or yourself. And hopefully you can share it in the comments. Grand Rising, Andrea Love, what's happening? Welcome to the live. We've got everything set up now where we have a link to the community. Just so you know, I don't know if you got a chance to, but now it's set up as darenandluna.com/links. And then there's a thing that says join now IRL community. And that's where you go and you click. And we've adjusted the price to make it even lower than like 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks. Just about. Anyway, hello. So what we were talking about last Sunday is we were doing Positivity Sundays. And I had asked everybody to, uh, you know, do at least one act of kindness, whether it be for yourself or for somebody else, whether it be opening a door, smiling, who knows, walking into public and hugging somebody that you don't even know, and then sharing your act of kindness with the group here on live or in the comments. And we're going to do the same thing today. And I hope that whoever comes in and is new, at least does that this week, this up and coming week, because you will see how different your week turns out. Because when you put out what you put out, you get back. When you put out love, when you put out kindness, you get that back, and you will begin to see others open their hearts to you and share acts of kindness with you. So, yeah, if anybody was on the live last Sunday and anybody that played a part in that, drop it in the comments. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes because I don't want to keep repeating myself. So I'm going to give it, oh shoot, I forgot I even had this on. I'm going to give it a couple minutes for everyone to share. Oh man, great. To share their experiences. And we'll just wait for a few more people to come in, because it's still early and usually it takes a bit for everyone to join. So again, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, you know the vibes. I also challenged my viewers to do that a few days ago. I asked that everyone to an effort to smile at anyone they encountered. Yeah, smile, open a door. Um, you know, these things don't require an exchange of money or funds, to be kind. Um, let somebody in, like if you're even waiting, and if let's say somebody's sitting and waiting like to get out of a plaza or something like that, and there's a lot of traffic and you decide to hold up the traffic and let the person in, that's an act of kindness too. There's a lot of ways, in different ways, shapes, or forms, we can be kind and have love for one another, because let me tell you what, man, it goes a long way and it creates ripple effects, and we will see the impacts of it, and it will change the world, and we will change it one by one person at a time, one human at a time, one individual at a time. So don't think that you can't make a difference. Don't think that there's no way that you could change the way things are. Look, it even goes down to going into like a government building or a police station or places like that, and then and doing acts of kindness. And you never know how you change someone's day and how they end up seeing the world differently. We are the people, man. I agree. I agree. And we have the ability to change everything as we change ourselves. It all starts here. It all starts within, man. It all starts within. That's where it starts. And even down to being kind to others in chat rooms, on live streams like this. Um, Again, I talk a lot about word spells, and I talk about how impactful your words are and how they can cut really deep dependent on what you say and how you say it. Oh, can change their day. And then what happens when you change their day? And then they go to work and then they have a different attitude showing up at their job, or they call a friend. Maybe let's say they're like in New Jersey, and then they call a friend in Japan, and then they tell their friend in Japan how amazing this individual was, that they complimented them and blah, blah, blah. And now what happens, man? You're spreading it around the world that easily. What's some advice, Bryson, I can give youngsters? Get outside and play, man. Find what lights you up. You don't have to be an adult yet. And you can even be an adult and still let your inner child come out and play. Find what excites you, man. Find what brings you joy. um, that's the best advice I can give you, man. And stay prayed up. Go straight to God. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not worthy. Don't let anybody let you doubt yourself and your abilities. Stay disciplined, 100%. Yes. Um, but most importantly, Bryson, I would say get outside, man, and play. Get outside and put your feet in the grass. Hug a tree. Lean up against a tree and draw. Play music. You know. Um, I would say less on technology, more getting out in nature and playing in nature, breathing in the fresh air. You know, nature changes everything, and we've been taught to like coop ourselves up in the and again, I talked about this in a lot of videos, but I'll say it again because they've inverted everything. As you all know, you guys are all familiar with this stuff, but a lot of people, when I say it in this way, it's very interesting. Yeah, man, be content and happy in your own company, man. I love my own company. At one point in my life, I didn't, and I was always seeking elsewhere and outside of myself. Um, but now, man, it's like I it's like the one treasure that I don't want to give up is my sovereignty and peace, and just coming outside and just being, man. Or even just maybe even if I'm sitting at a busy place, people watching, just sitting there not saying a word. Um, wow, and the first time in a whole year. Yeah, I would say definitely get outside more than once a year. But I will say this. This is an interesting, but I have to you have to give me a second when I say it because they've inverted it. So outside in nature is actually inside. So when you tell people you're going outside, you're actually going inside because nature is within us. So it's actually inside us. So when you say I'm going outside, you're actually going inside. When you say you're going inside your house, you're actually going outside because you're going outside of yourself. It's very interesting how they've inverted that. And they've even got us to even say it in an inverted way. Oh, I'm going outside, but you're actually going inside. When you're in nature, you're inside. And when you're going inside your house, you're actually going outside of yourself. Take a moment to um, let that soak in for a moment. Yeah, well, definitely go much more because yeah, I'm not judging you. We don't judge anybody here, but dang, once a year you're outside. Oh my Lord. Yeah, you need to definitely I would definitely you don't need to do anything, but I would definitely um make it an effort and a point to you know, be in let's say instead of saying be outside, say be in nature. I like that word better than being outside because it's not really being outside, it's actually being inside. So I tend to like to use Presley. What's good, brother? Happy Sunday. We made judgments every day. Be righteous and merciful about how you judge. Yeah, I agree, Nameless. 100%. There's no judgment here, man. I don't judge anyone for what they do or how they do it or how they move or how they live in life or how they, you know, yeah, no judgment here. Bare feet on earth while breathing in fresh air and drinking Scottish water. Scottish water. Tell me about this Scottish water or any fresh water that has not been tampered with. Amen to that. Thank you, Nameless. I appreciate the compliment on the beard. You know, I got my comb actually right here. I keep forgetting it in the car. but I got my comb right here. We're going to do a little combing of the beard. Um, how's it going, Thomas? Welcome to the live, man. How's everybody doing, man? Today is Positivity Sunday. I look hella Irish. Well, that's good. I mean, I do have Irish in me. Yeah. In my human, anyway. In me human, anyway. Me got what is it? Me got the Irish in me. What are the plans for today? Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. We set up the link now to our community called our RIL community, which is now at darenandluna.com/links. And then there's a button that right at the top that says join RIL community now. And you just click that. How is Luna? She's doing much better. I spoke with her yesterday. She's sleeping, and I spoke to her yesterday, and I don't think she had the headache anymore. So, um, oh, you watched the 30-day challenge? Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, so you found it then, Nick. Well, that's just one of our programs, man. And we have tons and tons and tons. But yeah, me and Luna are actually going through the 30-day challenge. I think I'm like more than halfway through it. And like I said, man, Nick, you're back. Welcome back, man. I just want everybody to know that we lowered the price to make it extremely affordable to be in this community, compared to anyone out there. So DarenandLuna.com, there it is right there. And then you hit quick links, the quick links page, and then it's join. Oh, I got you. That's all. It's all good, man. There's plenty of content on here, hours, thousands of hours of content, so that's free. So thousands of hours of live streams, of of video content, of light language activations, of channeled messages. I'm uploading a brand new channeled message from the Divine Council of Nine that'll go up today at like I think 5:30. It's going to premiere tonight, Eastern time. So there's a lot of content, man, on all social media platforms that we've given our time for free. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's tons, man. I can't even tell you how, like over 1,000 videos and streams, and um, not only on here, but also on TikTok and Instagram too. And I've been pretty much going live almost every day, so steadily. Hi, how are you doing today? How today? Have you ever heard of this before? The best. No, I never heard of that. Cheerio, Clyde. And Clyde, I appreciate you if you subscribe to the channel and tap the like button, man. And thank you everybody for tapping the like button. I appreciate you all. Hold on, I want to just send one message real quick, guys. So, um, so, um, oh, okay, I appreciate you, man. Before I go, what is a brilliant name? Churchill. What do you mean? You wanted to try the competition? What competition? 10K/XD? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Nick. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate every single one of you, man. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers. What did I do with my, oh, here it is. We've been getting a lot of new subscribers, and I mean, I can't even tell you, we're we're now deep in the watch hours, so we're moving on up, man. We're getting out there, man. And as I said, from a bank app. Oh, okay, I got you. Um, yeah, we now like really surpassed 2,900. So, um, Presley, by the way, Presley, we're at, as of this morning, which is not, again, it's like 5 days behind. So we're, as of this morning, we're at like 2925. So, literally like what, 60 hours away or something of that sort. So, we're just going to keep trucking along, man. So what's everybody up to, man? Where's everybody from, man? Let's get this Positivity Sunday going. Yeah, closer and closer, man. We're like really close now. Uh, so we got to just keep the momentum going, and and if I feel like called to go live, I'm gonna go live for you all, But this now, we're closer than ever because hi from Scotland. Welcome from Scotland, man. We got a lot of people from Scotland in here, man. Ireland, Scotland. Welcome, man. Fayetteville. I know Fayetteville, man. I've been around there. I've been there. Fayetteville, Fayette County, Georgia. Welcome. A while back, I was in Atlanta, which I know I went through Fayetteville. And my name is Raymond Hamilton, and I'm from Scotland. Another one from Scotland? Holy cow. Wow. Raymond, we got another one from Scotland. Someone else just said they were. Oh, yeah, you're Raymond too. Okay. So, like, there's two Raymonds from Scotland. That's really, what do you have, like two channels or something? Uh, guys, man, come up with the craziest stuff. I'll tell you what. We're going to talk a little bit about positivity and how impactful it is. And I'm going to put a poll up again. I got a new poll that I want to do, actually. But it has to be tea tree oil for what? Tea tree oil is really good for mosquitoes bites. That I do know for certainty. Let me see if I can get a poll up on here. Oh, really? Oh, okay, the smell. Mm. Well, you got to be eating something like that, that's um, as to where it's coming from. No, I don't eat eggs. Let me let's put a poll up. I have to do it in a way that you guys can answer yes or no, and then comment below. Did you do one act of kindness this week? Yes or no? There we go. Okay. All right, that's not bad. I mean, we'll see how this poll does. There we go. Um, Star seeds. Robert, what are you asking about star seeds? What's your question? We did a lot. We talked a lot about. We got somebody in here. Anelia, what part of Virginia are you in? Um, I'm not sure what you mean, ghost. Yeah, okay. I guess that was Richmond, Virginia. Okay. Richmond, Virginia. Well, welcome everybody. So let's get this topic going. And so like I said earlier, now we got like a handful of people in here. Um, Now that we got a handful of people in here, I asked everybody last week um, if there is something you could do that would be kind to someone else. One thing. Oh wow, 13 votes. Did you do one act of kindness this week? And we got 64 people. Wow, I didn't even pay attention to the poll, and right away when I put it up, man, 14 votes. 64% said yes. Wow, that's amazing. Well, I would love to hear everyone's like what kind of act of kindness you did this past week. Um, oh, somebody said you helped somebody. Oh, I get you. You helped somebody with a battery. Well, that's really nice, man. You help your mate with a bat with some batteries. That's nice. So 71% said yes out of 17 votes. That's amazing. And so everybody, I would really love to hear what you did and how you did it, and drop it in the comments of this live, because it can really help somebody else. And you don't realize how Um, you don't realize how these things can benefit and impact someone else. So what I did was oh wow, that's really nice of you, Nameless. Wow, you're remodeling a lady's home for free while struggling yourself. Interesting. And why and does it feel good to you as to why you're doing it? Thank you, Prod T3RXSS. Listening and Levy says, listening and engaging with absolutely everyone I interact with. The power of acknowledgement is second to none. Wow. So you're listening more, which is really beautiful because a lot of people don't feel heard, and you're actually allowing them to feel heard. Your daughter went to the farm stand and bought someone's order and then gave a bunch of fresh farm food to our neighbor. Wow, that's beautiful, Anila. Anila, see, man. I mean, this is how we can change the world, man. This is just us speaking about this is making massive shifts. We are made to help others. I agree. I agree. And every time I come on these lives, my heart is so full, and I love giving and helping you all in any way, shape, or form. It's why I'm here on the planet, and I know it. And the more and more Spirit was telling me yesterday as I was walking outside in nature, that the more the more that the more information I give that they give to me, the more they're going to give to me. More information they're going to give. Um, okay, that's a that's interesting. Um, I mean, hey, however, whatever floats your boat. We are made to help others. I agree. We're made to help others. I agree. And there's nothing like it, man. It feels amazing when you do. Does giving my dog belly scratches count? Of course. Of course. Belly scratches, belly rubs to your dog, 1000%. Uh, we go to this farm stand called Shalom Farms once a week. Oh, that's really cool, man. Well, tell your daughter thank you for her service and thank you for what she's doing because I appreciate her. And if no one's told her that, I appreciate her. I agree, Nameless, 1000%. The poor can help the poor. Money isn't always a solution to poverty, 1000%. And like I've said a million times on here, the way the universe works and the laws of the universe are what you give, you get back. But know this, the more you give, the more the universe gives back to you, like 10, 50, 100 times more. Not to have that expectation of receiving, but just know that what you give, you get back. So if you give love, if you give kindness, if you give positivity, that's exactly what you're going to get back. No, it's not bad because I asked everybody to do this, Anila. Um, and I think that it's important for us to share these things to show others that, yeah, you can be kind. There is people out there that are kind. It's a challenge that I ask everybody to do each week. We're going to do this on Sundays to start our week. And we're going to share it with the community. And by sharing it with the community, you don't have to go out there, man. A lot of people, they want to, and believe me, the universe knows what you're doing. God knows what you're doing. Your higher self knows. But what you're doing is you're sharing it to show others that, yeah, there is kind people out there. And we're putting it out into the universe. So this is very different than like someone going to a restaurant and leaving a $500 tip for a waiter in anonymously. Or I remember back in the day when I was living in Florida, not back in the day, but a few years ago, when I was living in Florida, someone donated like, I don't know, 10 or 20 generators, and this is when we had hurricanes and they took out all the power and stuff like that. And they donated 10 or 20 generators without wanting to be known who they are. And it was just put in the newspaper that somebody did this act of kindness. And you understand, as I said, whether it be money or your time, everything is energy. So the more you give, the more you receive. It's just the way the universe works. I retract my statement. It wasn't applicable. Amen. I don't know what your statement was, Ghost, but let me go down because I know I'm missing a lot of the comments. Not if they ask you, Anila, only if you're bragging. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I'm asking. And I asked last Sunday, anyone that was on the live to comment in the videos as to one thing they did that was kind, whether it be to yourself or to someone else. And it can be to a pet too, because you can do acts of kindness for animals too. I love farm food. It helps them and us. You'd be kind to your wife. Well, that's good. I mean, that's it doesn't matter who it is. Just that you're kind. Yeah, that's another way to say it. Nameless. What measure you meet will be measured unto you. I like that. Where are you from? North Carolina at the current moment. You did, Dylan. What did you do? Share it with the community, my friend. I'm a giver because I was a receiver. What you get makes a living, but what you give can make a life. You got a lot of wise, like beautiful wise. What's the word? Like, what do they call those things? You definitely, wow. I love that. From India, Vikas. What's an act of kindness you did this week, Vikas? When I need to go out, I make note cards and they say positive things and give them to people, but it makes me, wow, that's really interesting. Anila, wow. So you create like little what are those index cards, and then you put positive things on it and you hand them out. Wow, that's different. Never heard anybody do that before, but I like it. I like that, man. That's a really kind act, I have to say. Anila. Yeah, I mean, I want to like remind everybody that kindness goes a long way, and And not only does it go a long way, but what you give, you get back. How you treat others is how you're going to be treated. So if you're out there and about and you're just treating others with kindness and leading with your heart opened, you're going to receive the same thing back. People are going to be authentic to you. People are going to have their heart opened. People are going to give to you as you're giving to others. That's just the way it works, man. So if you give a lot of anger and hatred, that's exactly what you're going to get back. If you give and project a lot of fear, that's what you're going to get back. Everything is just like someone said earlier in the chat, it's just a boomerang. It's all a boomerang. Wow, we got 42 votes. 71% said yes, they did an act of kindness, and 29% said no. Well, now's your chance to do that 29%. Now you have a whole new week starting. So what is one act of kindness you're going to do this week for someone else? Since maybe you did something for yourself last week, what is one act of kindness you're going to do for someone else? I definitely make sure that wherever I go somewhere, that when I hold the door open, I tell someone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your workout. Um, and I tell all of you every time I go live how much I love you and appreciate each and every one of you, man. And how grateful I am for this opportunity to be in front of you and that you all are receiving what I'm sharing. Oh, that's really nice of you, Dino. That's kind. That's a very kind act. Well, listen, man, that's the one thing that we haven't been taught. Another thing that not the one thing, because there's many things we haven't been taught, but that's just another thing we haven't been taught as to how you treat others is how you will be treated. What you give, you get back. All these different things. It was taught in the religious way, but not in a way that this is the universal laws, you know? So I'm happy to assist everyone in remembering that how vital and how important it is to treat others how you want to be treated, to give and not have expectations to receive. Um, this world, regardless of what is happening all around us, can be a really beautiful place. If you allow it, if you open your heart, if you trust in the process, if you trust what's unfolding. Yeah, I do have a point, man, because we've forgotten this, we've forgotten it. And then we wonder why not so nice things happen to us. We wonder why this person treated us this way. We wonder why different things occurred. And that's not always the case, because it does boil down to, as well as to the thoughts you think and the intentions you have and where you're focusing your attention. So that also plays a role in trauma from your past and all these different things, past life stuff. So it's not always the case, but I can tell you, man, you almost immediately notice when you treat someone kindly that it comes back. And it's just a universal law. Anelia, I love greeting people all the time and always aim to be genuine with people. That's beautiful. Well, I'm glad because you know what? Um, that's exactly what you're going to receive back and more. Because it's not always you get the exact back, you get even more back. So you're going to have just people loving all upon you and being genuine with you and authentic with you because you're being authentic and real. And majority of the time, what we see in the outer world that we are experiencing is in one way, shape, or form the way we were acting or the way we were showing up. So the universe is just like mirroring that back so you can see it. So you can then be like, oh yeah, maybe I need to change something. Maybe, I wasn't so nice or kind. Maybe I could have been much better because look how this individual is treating me. So maybe at some point I may have been treating someone else in that way. So these are different things for us to look at and notice and pay close attention to. Um, it can, no matter what's happening in the world, we can still spread positivity. We can still be kind and we can change the planet. We can change the world. We can change everything. And I'm not just sitting here spilling BS because it's not BS. It's the real truth of things. Saying hi or hello. Good question. Flash 55. Saying hi or hello. Have a great May. Be the thing that gives them the push to be here. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm gonna have to screenshot that flash, and I will do that on our Q&A day, or I'll make a video about it and go into more detail. But like today is Positivity Sunday. But I am going to screenshot your question. So I hope that you subscribe and you come back to watch the live when I talk about it. And I think I'll do like a whole video on it or a live about what happens after death. It's a good question. So I like it. And thank you for asking. But make sure you subscribe so you can hear the answer because I will talk about it for sure. I will go into depth about it. There's a lot of things that happen. It's just not on this live. I gotta make sure, which I promised myself, and Luna has been, you know, um, getting on me about it, about staying on topic. And I want to make sure that when I do these lives, that they're on topic, unless it's a Q&A or something. Because if you want to, I want to make sure that in our library on our YouTube channel that you can, it's just not random, all kinds of random things where you can go to a playlist and you can just play it because it has it's exactly what the title says it is, versus like me going off on these random, which I like to do, trust me. But I'm trying to be more uh, structured in that way where I create a topic and that's what we talk about. Um, so today is Positivity Sunday. That question is phenomenal, and I will definitely make many parts to it. Either I'm going to do a live and talk about it, or I'll do different parts to the podcast. And I think that will be a good podcast chat. So thank you again, Flash 55, for the awesome question. I know that's on a lot of people's minds, and I will be glad to answer it. But again, it's going to be many parts because it's not just one quick answer. Um, so I hope that answered your question. Not the direct question, but you know what I mean. I helped a mom carry her stroller upstairs in a mall while she was with her kid. Wow, that's really nice, Holly. How kind of you. See, man, this is what I'm talking about, man. We need to get back to like helping each other, man. When's the pod coming out? Well, I've already got 2 episodes, Presley. I need to edit the videos. But I heard someone talking about they've put their podcast on Spotify and on YouTube Music. So I can always do that and it will just be audio. But I want to edit the videos for YouTube. And I haven't done it yet. Maybe I have a couple things to do today. Maybe I will do it today. Do some editing, but I have some paperwork to do that I want to do and get caught up with. And but yeah, I got a lot of video, a lot of content to edit. So does Luna. We were talking about it last night, and Luna has like, and I'm not going to tell you what the topics are, but Luna's got like 3 videos that she's already edited and everything. That's, oh, look who's on here. When's the God coming out? What do you mean, Presley? When's the God? Oh, the pod coming out. Look who pulled up on the stream. Who could this be? Luna Light. Welcome, Luna Light, everybody. Yeah, we could do a positivity meditation for sure. Why not? But yeah, the podcast, I'm going to even collaborate with Drea Love, and she's going to come on and talk about off-grid living and all kinds of stuff of that nature. So yeah, man, could you walk us through one on this? Yeah, I'm going to do one on here, Luna, for sure. I'm going to do it closer to the end of the live though. Because right now we're just, Moon. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while, Moon Fern. Dang, it's been a long time since you've been on the lives. Yeah, thank you all, and thank you to all the new subscribers, man. And Luna, I was just telling everybody, we just hit 2925 watch hours. So like we are literally like right there. The thing, the bar is like showing like a little tiny line now, like this small. 2925. We picked up another like 20 hours between yesterday and today, I think. But again, we're 5 days behind because it's like September 30th when they. Yeah, it's been a long time. We're so close now, man, to the 3,000. Then we got to get to 4,000, but we're so close to the 3,000. We're like, they show like a little sliver and we're at 2925. Can you believe it? That's the first time we really pushed all the way into 2,900, because before I don't even think we ever got to 29. So hell yeah. I know, I'm sure your whole being is vibrating. Yeah, Luna's missed you all. Albert, subscribers. What do you mean, Albert? I'm not sure what you're asking a question about. Yeah, man, Luna's missed you all. She's here. She's in the house. Welcome her. How you feeling, Luna, by the way, because everybody's been asking how you're feeling. I did tell everybody you had a migraine the last few days. Yeah, we're so close to hitting 3K. We're also so close to hitting. No, I'm talking about, yeah, watch hours are 2925, but we're also so close to hitting 3,000 subscribers too. Yeah, we have guided meditations on the channel, Levy, and we also we're editing a lot of meditations that are going to be in our community, Rip into Light, RIL. Yeah, we have many on our lives, with our activations too. Yeah, and I'm actually. Oh, thank you, Albert. I appreciate you, man. We have light language activations too, tons of them. I I have a channeled message from the Divine Council of Nine that I'm posting tonight. It's going to premiere at 5:30, and it actually has, it's called Open Heart. And it actually, yeah, luckily, yeah, she had a headache migraine for like 3-4 days straight, man. But it was upgrades, of course, and she got a lot of massive third eye upgrades. Um, I did a channeled message from the divine. It's called Open Heart, and it has light language activations to assist you in leading with your heart open. And it will be premiering tonight at 5:30. So make sure you're subscribed, and you definitely don't want to miss that. As I said, it's got light language activations, which is rare that the Divine Council 9 brings through light language activations, but it happens, and it did in this video. Luckily, haha, I went away when your guidance told me to spell out the word on that video. It went away. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Luna. What is the site name again? Oh, Levy is asking what our website name is. Can you type it in the chat? And can you also put the link straight to our RIL community? Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, man, we dropped the price on our community. It's on school, and we dropped the price to $26 a month, and there's so much content. And I'm going to talk about things, and Luna's going to talk about things, and we're going to do prayer circles and meditation circles, and Luna's going to do a singing circle, and there's so many things that we're going to be starting to implement that you won't get anywhere with the crystalline soul healing light language activations that we have in there. Tons of them that we moved over from Patreon, and it's $26 a month, and you ain't going to find that anywhere. Whoa. I'll spell it out for you. You said the situation was a... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. I didn't say that, but you said that. You actually said that, and when I watched your video, my guides told me... my guides told me, yeah, you actually, you know what, you're speaking that over yourself. So why do you think you're experiencing it? Yeah. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad that actually worked, Luna. You figured it out. Yep. And you kept saying it too. I heard you say it like multiple times. Yeah. So that's why and you're welcome. And basically what she was saying, she doesn't want to actually spell the whole thing out, but you guys heard what she had to say, and she was actually saying that something in her life was a HEA, and you get the rest. Yeah, you state it and you shall receive it. And it's like saying, okay, here's a word. I'm gonna spell it though, okay, guys? I'm gonna spell it. I feel like I need to take a BRAKE. What do you think is going to happen when you say that? Your mind and body doesn't know the difference, doesn't even know that, oh, I just want to pause for a moment. Instead of using that word, you use the word pause. I'm going to take a pause. You have to really be very mindful of what words you're using. Again, this is a whole nother live. I don't want to go into this right now because today is Positivity Sunday, and I'm trying to stay on track, Luna. Like you tell me all the time, I'm trying to stay disciplined and on track with the topic that I started with. And today is Positivity Sunday. Yeah, man, they are. They are, Levy. 100%, man. So everybody join us on our community. You can go to www.darenandluna.com/links. And this community, we're bringing people together. And we're going to be, there's so many offerings, man. There's the link right there. Luna just pinned it in the chat. Yeah, yeah, you have to be very mindful of the words you're saying and like how you're saying it and the meaning of that word, because um, uh, then you wonder why you're feeling something physical. Because think about and retract what you had said and what you've been saying about situations that you're experiencing. Oh, this is just a HEADAC, you know the rest, in my life. You know what's going to happen. You're speaking it like your body doesn't know that you're just like, yeah, I'm just trying to say it because, like, God, this situation I'm having experienced such a, what do people say all the time? It's a pain in the, like, I can go on and on, the words we use and how we use them, and our body doesn't know the difference. I'm not going to go into depth about this. I will on another video or live. I'm just going to finish it off right here and say, we say these things, and then we don't understand why we're experiencing what we're experiencing. And so it's like you have to catch yourself before you actually speak it out of your mouth, you know. And I talked about this yesterday, big time, on the live I did yesterday, about the people you're surrounding yourself with, because that is so vital when you're trying to change your thoughts in your mind and be in control of your mind and not your mind being in control of you. You've got to be so mindful of who you are surrounding yourself with. So if you still believe that men cheat and you're surrounding yourself with women and friends that believe that, then you're not going to be able to change that. So you have to put yourself around women that don't believe that women that think all men are amazing and great, and they've had good experiences with men, right? Because what's going to happen when you talk to your friend, what's going to happen when you're around those friends that think that? They're going to continue to amplify that. You're not going to be able to rewire your brain in that way. So you have to put yourself around people that don't think that way until you are completely rewired to the point where you can be around anybody that talks about anything about men, and it won't affect you because you won't doubt it any longer. So it's like, who you surround yourself with is so vital when you're like going through the phases of rewiring and changing the way you think. That's why a lot of people, they realize, oh, I have to let these friends go, or I have to move on, or I have to like not be around this partner or this relationship, because you're in the process of changing. And if you continue to surround yourself with that, then you will continue to think that way. It's not easy to, like, okay, if you're trying to quit smoking, for example, then the smart thing would be to do is not be around people that still smoke, and not go to places that other people are smoking. You have to change who you're around and be around people that do not smoke. And then you won't smoke. It's like who you surround yourself, you become. You 100% can, Luna, but it's much more difficult if you have people continuing to amplify whatever you're trying to change. And if once you do, then you can like gravitate back to those people, because at that point it doesn't matter anymore. It won't affect you no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, it's like it won't matter what they say anymore. It won't matter what people say because you've changed. And I know for my own self, when I had to quit smoking, I couldn't be around people like my roommate who smoked. I couldn't be around other people that did. I couldn't go to the bars where people smoked in the bar. Otherwise, it tempted me to do it. Yeah, it can test your discipline and your mental strength, of course. But why would you do that? Why would you make it more challenging and tough? Why not make it easier for yourself and just not put yourself around that? And then when you do change and now you've gotten to the point where you're strong enough and you are like, yeah, I could do this. Like, Then you could test yourself and be like, all right, let me see what happens when I'm around these people that do smoke. And that's what happened to me. And I gravitated back to the people that did because my roommate did at the time. And it was no problem for me anymore. So it goes the same way as like you hanging out with friends that gaslight men, and and you still believing that men cheat, and you're around those people that believe it. You're going to believe it until you leave them and you rewire yourself to the point where now it doesn't matter who you're around anymore. I hope that helps. I know this is a really good teaching that can help you drastically change the way you think. But it's not easy, of course, because it's not easy to walk away from people and to let people go, to leave situations, to not go frequent places you used to frequent. I've done it all. I mean, that's why I'm teaching you, because I've been there and I've gone through these things so that I can teach you from a place of my own personal experience. So anyway, getting back to trying to move the phone because it's like the thing is like blocking in the way. The the poll, which we have 81 votes. So thank you everybody, and let's see where we're at. And thank you Luna for all the tips. I really appreciate it, and I know everybody does. And I thank you for being here and pulling up. And Luna said you can also state positive statements to affirm it into your reality. Listen to music that is supportive for wholeness because you are whole and complete and loved. Exactly. And you're loved by us for sure. Just giving more tips. Here is our New Earth playlist if you're wanting to support the interchange and evolving of you. Yeah, if any of you have Spotify, man, click this link that Luna posted, and follow that Spotify playlist. We have so many songs that we've meticulously picked out. Um, what on earth is going on with my internet? I don't know, Amy. I'm not sure, but you know what? We have the link now to our community, RIL, and you can click that link that's pinned and join our community. We've lowered the price. We've made it like half price per month, and we're offering so many things. It's so reasonable. So click that link if you feel called. Oh, just click the link below. It's right there. Um, and as I said, we lowered the price. There's no one charging what we're charging per month for what we're offering with lives, and we come on Zoom. We're starting to really mold the different things we're going to offer each month, but there's so much content, and we're going to talk about things we can't talk about on here, and on social media. So yeah, whoa. So go ahead and just click that link that says school in it, and then you can. Oh really, Levy? Luna, are you still here? Levy said that they can't click the link or even copy the link. Yeah, Levy just said they can't click it either, and they're not able to copy it either. Turtle said the same thing. What if you type it in the chat again? Like you just type it in the chat again. Um and then where it scrolls up on the chat, like another one. And maybe it has something to do with school. Can you Luna, can you try pasting like the actual website and then just put /links and then see if they can click that so we can test it? Oh, oh, okay. Are you able to on the phone like click if it's darenandluna.com only or no? Yeah, you guys, try going to www.darenandluna.com. Maybe Luna can just put our website in there so that you guys could see the website. Yeah, they're not able. Well, yeah, if they do it from a laptop, but not many people have laptops. That's the only problem. I got to figure out how to do this because not many people have laptops. Most people just use a phone. um, and I can't do anything. I have to get my other phone to type it in the chat. Can you just type the actual website in the chat so you can see the website? And then I'll just say go to the quick links tab. So like I said, Turtle, go to www.darenandluna.com, type it in your browser, and then there's a button, there's a tab that says, no, it says school in the comment. Oh, let me see. No, there's a school one pinned, not the actual website. Yeah, the other one in the comments says school also. Let me see if I can find it and I'll pin it. What I got to do is I'm going to start charging up my backup phone, and then I can actually type things in the comments. I don't even see it at all, actually, the website. Yeah, there you go. That's it right there. Luna just put it. That's it. That's what you do, Amy. You follow what Luna just put. Amy, right here. She said, step 1, darenandluna.com, then click quick links is step 2, and then click on join RIL now. This redirects to school, and then you can do it, and then you go from there. And you just follow along. So this is exactly what you do, Amy. And I think Levy asked and Turtle. So all of you, that's all you do right there. I'm going to try to figure something out to make it even simpler. I mean, I hope I'm going to be able to. I mean, I would think there's going to be a possibility because there's got to be a way to do it where you can click it on the phone. I don't know, Amy. I don't know. You can from a laptop, Luna said, but not from the phone. I don't know why. And I don't have my phone's not, my other phone is in charge, so I can't really test it out or figure out why you can't do it. But maybe I'll go live a little bit later and I'll do a test. It'll be a test to play around with it. I don't know. It could be a glitch with YouTube too right now that it's not letting you. That's a possibility too. And what you can also do, which Luna said the other day, you can go to school.com, type www.school.com, and then put Ripp into light in the search bar, and then it'll come up as well. Oh yeah, that's true. The link is also in the description of our YouTube channel. We have all the links to everything in there, which I have to actually start going through those because we're not using Patreon anymore, and a lot of the videos have Patreon links in them. So it's going to be a task. Yeah, under this live, but this live won't be posted for a while. It takes like 24 hours. So you can go under yesterday's live, you can go under any live, you can go under a lot of the videos, you can go on our main channel YouTube thing. It has all the links there as well. If you want to just click it. But I don't know. It could be YouTube. Like, let me see what, well, if I click, wait a minute. Luna, didn't you just say that you weren't able to click it. And Amy and who was the other person? Amy and Levy. I think it was Levy. Or no, it was somebody else. Oh, Turtle. I just clicked the link from my phone, the one that Luna pinned, and it takes me right to school. It works from my phone. I just pressed it and it took me right there. And I think Luna said it only works on the laptop, but it worked for me. No, on the phone you cannot click on the links. I clicked it. Maybe, because I just clicked it and it took me right out of the live. I don't know if you guys saw like a pause, but I pressed it and it took me right to school, right to the page. I just tapped it. And I have an Android. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but it worked for me. And it's blue. And I pressed it and it took me directly to school. To right to our page. So I don't know. And it actually took me out of the live and I had to say resume live. So it does work. I don't know why it's not working for you guys, but it's working for me. I'm not going to go ahead and try to highlight it and try to like, because I don't have like a keyboard thing. I can't. It must be the wind today. It's super windy. It could be. It could be. So what I'm going to say is, here we go. I'm going to wrap this live up, y'all. And I'm going to do, Luna wanted me to do, and everybody asked for me to do a meditation for today to close out the live. And I hope that you guys join us on RIL. It's so worth it. And we're building a beautiful community there, and you won't be disappointed. I promise you that. There's so much there. Yeah, I could take the poll down, I think. It's not blue on your end? Yeah, I don't know. It's blue on my end. I don't know. Um, yeah, Amy, do you have an iPhone? Oh, let me take the poll down. So let me just say we got 89 votes. 67% said yes. 32% said no, that they have done an act of kindness. So before I do this meditation, I want to ask everybody this week to do one act of kindness, whatever that is. It can be for yourself or it can be for someone else. And then I would love for you to come on this live next Sunday and talk about it in the chat and share it with others. This is how we change the world, man. So every Sunday, we're going to have Positivity Sunday. Lord Vader, what's good, brother? Every Sunday, we're going to have Positivity Sunday. And we're going to have everyone share what they did this past week. And it could be one thing or many things. Whatever you feel called to do it and share it in the comments of our videos. If you can't make it to the live, drop it in one of the comments of the Positivity Sundays so you can show others that you're leading the pack. You're choosing differently. You're not choosing to, add to the anger and hatred that's spreading around the world, but you're adding to the positivity and you're choosing to go down a different path. And you're showing others that, okay, it's okay for you to be positive. It's okay for you to spread love. It's okay for you to be kind to others and to yourself. And you're just showing others that they can go down a different pathway. They can choose something different. So that's what we're going to do on every Sunday. And I appreciate you all, man, for coming, for watching the lives, for watching the replays, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart. We're going to do a meditation for positivity and healing for around the world. Yeah, you could do lots, man. Do lots. You don't have to just do one. I said one or many. Do whatever you feel called to do, man. But do at least one act of kindness. Treat someone how you want to be treated. Because what you give, you get back, and it's important to do that. What happened to the poll? I didn't even take the poll down, and it like disappeared. Like, it's so weird. And now it says, it shows it right here, poll complete, 93 votes. You deleted it? How did you delete it, Steven? Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Take the poll down. Stephen Hill. Yeah, you're just playing around, Steven. Oh, you did, Luna. So we got 68% said yes, 32 said no, 93 votes. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I love it. Thank you, everybody, man. And subscribe to the channel. Tap that like button. We got 23 likes. I love it. I'm ready. You're ready to meditate. You're ready to meditate, boy. I tell you what. All right. All right. So listen, everybody, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a meditation, and I'm going to walk you through this beautiful meditation, and we're going, whoa, get out of, oh, shoot. Something just crawled in my vent, dude. Hold on, man. Where the hell did it go? Dang, something just crawled in my vent, man. Ah, great. Well, that ain't coming back out. All right, whatever. I don't even know what that was, man, but it crawled in the vent. Anyway, I digress. So what we're going to do is I know, I'm telling you, but they never make it out. You know what I mean? They don't make it out. So it's all good. I mean, what can I do? I actually pulled the piece off and I tried to get it, but man, I don't know. I guess it went in there and didn't want to come out. It took its own life. Anyway, let's get to it. So, we're going to do a meditation where I'm gonna guide you through it, and then we're gonna focus on what we want to create. Okay, we're gonna focus our attention on what we want to create. All right. So let's get into it. So as long as everyone is not driving and you're not operating heavy machinery and you're not like in a pool, or in the water, you're sitting on dry land in a chair or laying on the ground outside in nature, then you're okay to do this. All right. Otherwise, make sure you stop driving, make sure you're parked, or you're like somewhere at a standstill. All right. So with that being said, go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to take a couple deep breaths in and out together. Deep breath in, deep breath out. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Deeply in and deeply out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep breathing in and keep breathing out as we focus our energy and our attention on this white light coming from the center of the earth, going into our crown, the crown of our head, filling our bodies, filling each and every crevice with white light, loving energy as it moves through our bodies, through our head, through our neck, through our shoulders, filling each and every crevice with healing white light energy. And remember, keep breathing in and breathing out, deeply in and deeply out, in through the nose and out through the mouth, as this white light energy fills our bodies, fills our soul, fills each and every part of our body, moving through our arms and our shoulders and our hands, chest, stomach, legs, feet, as it leaves the bottom of our feet, connecting us to the center of the earth, anchoring us in our bodies, healing each and every crevice as we continue to breathe in and breathe out, deeply in and deeply out, focusing our attention and our energy on our heart space, on our heart center. Imagining these vines wrapping themselves around our feet, connecting us, pulling us closer to the earth, grounding us, centering us in our bodies, deeply in our bodies. As we breathe in and breathe out, breathe in and breathe out, bringing us to peace, stillness, harmony, and balance, continuing to focus on our breath, feeling calm, feeling centered, feeling grounded, feeling peaceful and calm. Deeply in and deeply out. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Following my voice. Paying attention. Focusing our attention on our heart space, on our heart center. Allowing ourselves to relax, allowing ourselves some time for peace, some time for stillness, some time to be present in the here and now. And what I want everybody to do is imagine a world that you want to create, a world of peace, a world where everyone has everything that they ever wanted and more, where everyone has enough food to eat, where everyone comes together as one, where we're all healed, whole, and complete, where we're all healed, whole, and complete. Continuing to visualize the world we want to see, the world we want to create, where everyone is at peace. Everyone is healthy, whole, healed, and complete. Where there's no war, where there's only peace, love, unity, oneness. Where we all are connected to God, Source, Prime Creator. Where we have that deep connection, that relationship, that friendship. Continuing to breathe in and breathe out, deeply in and deeply out, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Continuing to visualize and imagine the golden age, the age of love, the Aquarian age, where everyone comes together in community, oneness, love, where a hug is normalized. We're telling someone, no matter what gender they are, I love you. I love you. I love you. Where it is, in fact, normal. We're treating each other with kindness, compassion, and love is normalized. Let's take a couple more deep breaths in and out together as we set the intention for peace on earth, for healing, for all, for abundance, for all. Let's set the intention. Let's focus our attention. And let's breathe in peace, love, harmony, and balance. And breathe out anything that no longer serves you, that no longer serves you and your highest good. Breathe in, breathe out. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Deeply in and deeply out. And you can begin to move your hands, wiggle your fingers and toes, move your shoulders around, breathing in and breathing out, and getting ready to open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you, everybody, for that amazing, powerful meditation. That was amazing and impactful. And I feel peace, and I feel calm within. And I thank every single one of you, man. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. Luna, that is amazing and wonderful. And I hope everybody got the chance to be on the meditation. If you didn't, I hope that you enjoy the replay. I feel calm. I don't know if you noticed my energy shifted, but I definitely feel calm and relaxed and at peace. And my heart is so full. And I love you all, man. And if you haven't already, man, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. Comment below what you thought of the meditation, what you thought of the live, and one act or many acts of kindness that you did this week. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for everyone who's been supporting me and Luna's journey and adventure. And I'll see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. From my heart to yours, take care of yourselves and each other. And let's go!